Pokémon Horizons is just over the horizon. Yes indeed, on April 14th, a brand new Pokémon anime featuring brand new Pokémon protagonists will debut in Japan. But if you're anything like Miss Molly, then you're also an avid Pokémon manga reader, since the manga sphere contains some of the very best stories in the Pokémon franchise. Of course, Hidenori Kusaka's long-running Pokémon special manga is probably the best known of the bunch, but over the years, various other authors have penned various other Pokémon manga. And it's not uncommon for one Pokémon generation to receive multiple manga adaptations, some tied closely to the games, others to the anime, and others yet venturing into totally uncharted territory. It's always a blast to see different authors' unique interpretations of the Pokemon universe, and regarding Generation 9, we recently found out that not only will Kei Yamadaka be adapting the Gen 9 anime story into a feature-length manga to be serialized in CoroCoro Comics beginning April 14th, but that Kahori Orito will be producing a second manga, a shoujo manga, also based on the anime that will launch on May 2nd in Shogakukan's Chow magazine. Chow magazine targets adolescent girls and young adult women, so we can expect that the tone of Orito's manga will differ quite substantially from that of Yamadaka's, which will be released in a magazine targeting young boys. Sure enough, the manga is squarely focused on the anime's female lead, Liko, ditching the cotton candy toupee boy from the cover art and running with the title Pokémonsta Riko no Takaramono, Pokémon Liko's Treasure. The manga will make its debut with a 32-page color comic, and a promotional image describes the manga as an adventure depicting the bond between Liko and Pokemon. So whereas Yamadaka's manga will likely be a more straightforward, action-oriented adaptation of Pokémon Horizons, Orito's manga is more likely to focus on Liko's feelings, development, and relationships with people and Pokemon. Compared with the Liko on Yamadaka's cover, Orito's Liko has a vibrant but inviting color palette in keeping with the conventional shoujo manga style. Her necklace is smaller and super sparkly, her cheeks are rosy red, and she has softer, dreamier eyes. At this point, it's unclear how long Liko's Treasure will run, but hopefully it gains traction, as past Pokemon shoujo manga have actually been pretty good. For instance, Pokémonsta PPP Adventure, which I just happen to own a complete set of. PPP Adventures follows a girl named Hazel who basically just sets out on a Pokemon adventure to earn a love potion that will help her lock up some prime real estate before her rival Coconut beats her to it. And PPP Adventures was interesting. For example, Hazel has this magical outfit that can shield her from injury. The story is loaded with really wacky characters, from a sick kid who can manipulate chi to a girl who actually died in a tsunami 150 years ago, to Master Ditto. And a lot of the Pokemon in PPP Adventures can speak the human language, which gives the manga a very different feel from most stories set in the Pokemon universe. It was a fun and refreshing twist on the Pokemon universe that makes me excited to see how Ms. Orito will approach her own Pokemon shoujo manga later this spring. Hopefully, Liko's Treasure is distinct enough from the other Pokemon Horizons manga to truly stand on its own, and hopefully it's just as charming as PPP Adventures.